Hi everyone, I'm Katrina and today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the books that I'm hoping to read this spring. So a few months ago I shared the 5 books that I was hoping to read during winter. I actually managed to read 3 out of the 5 books that I had planned to read during winter, but I do have the 2 remaining books on my pretty immediate TBR pile. So even if I don't finish them by the end of winter, I should read them before the end of September. So I'm not going to mention those ones, but I do have 5 other books that I'm hoping to read in the next few months that I'm really excited about. Some of these have been sitting on my TBR pile for quite a while, so it's about time that I get to them. The Golem and the Jinni by Helen Wecker. So it's about these 2 mysterious creatures that appear in 1899 New York. So we have a golem, which is a creature made out of clay, and a Jinni, which is a being made out of fire. To be honest, I'm not sure what else happens in this story, but I'm really looking forward to seeing Helen Wecker's take on these creatures, and I'm actually going to be buddy reading this with my friend Red, so really looking forward to actually reading this alongside her. Next, I have a contemporary. I don't read too many of these, but we have When Dimple Met Rishi by Sanjay Menon. Dimple and Rishi's parents have decided to arrange their marriage, and I'm pretty sure that Dimple is unaware of this, but Rishi is. And they're both sent on this summer program, and I think Rishi must approach her and say something along the lines of, "Hey, you're my future bride." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" It sounds like it's going to be a pretty cute contemporary, so I'm really looking forward to picking this one up. Fire by Kristen Cashore. This is the sequel to Graceling, which I think I read back in 2011 or 2012. I'm fairly sure that I did a review of this one, or at least I should have, because I remember back then I was doing this thing called Viewer's Choice, where every month I was like, these are some of the books that I'm hoping to read, vote on which one you'd like to see me read and review, and I'm fairly certain that Graceling was one of those books, so I should have done a review. If that's the case, I'll go back and look at it and see if I can kind of refresh my memory on like my thoughts of Graceling, but I think I might also look up a detailed rundown of what happens in the book. I have a general gist of what happens, but obviously it's been so long, I've forgotten a lot of what happens, and I don't really want to have to reread the book at this point in time. I'm not sure how necessary it is to familiarize myself with the first book, because I do believe that these are companion books, so we don't have the same main characters in Fire as we do in Graceling, but I would really like to continue the series. I'm also hoping to pick up The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, which is like a retelling of the story of Achilles and Troy. We have Patroclus, who has been exiled to the court of King Peleus, and his son Achilles. The two become friends, and when word comes that Helen of Sparta has been kidnapped, Achilles has to go off to war, and I think there may be a bit of a romance between Patroclus and Achilles. Not 100% sure, obviously I haven't read the book, but if I remember correctly from what I've heard people saying online, then there may be a romance between the two. And the last book that I'm hoping to get to soon is The Gunslinger by Stephen King. This is the first book in the Dark Tower series. As you may know, there is a movie. I saw the trailer when I went to the movies the other week, and I really liked the trailer for this, and I was like, oh, I want to see that, but I want to pick up the book first, partly because I like reading the book before watching an adaptation, but also because I've been kind of looking for an excuse of picking up a Stephen King book. So we follow Roland from Gilead, who is the last gunslinger. He meets a woman named Alice and a kid from New York named Jake, and I think is in pursuit of the man in black, whoever that may be. So these are some of the books that I'm hoping to read during the next few months in spring. I'm really excited about them. I'm hoping that I can get to them and enjoy them. But that is all that I have for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I guess I'll see you very soon with a new video. But until then, I will talk to you in the comments. Bye!